Good evening, everyone. How are you tonight? Sorry, I was slightly late on the go live button. One of those nights. Yeah, Andy is in chat as well. Again, so if anyone's got any Captain of Industry questions, I'm sure Andy will be able to help you as well. All right, Andy.
I've got one answer already. Nobody's asked anything.
Okay. Good evening, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Okay, in answer to your question,
Yeah.
change your display settings from full screen to borderless. That'll stop your window shutting down.
Okay, we'll try that and see how it goes.
I've just done it, so it's
Yeah.
fixed.
Yeah, we were talking beforehand, and it's something that I don't know whether it's something they've changed in the game or not. It's like you used to be able to go and click on another screen, which I can imagine I do when I'm streaming, and the game would stay active, but it was shutting down, and it was causing me a few issues because of also. I mean, I was thinking, oh God, I'm going to have to change my screensaver because it was putting too much light out off the monitor onto me. So, yeah, but yeah, I've done a little bit behind the scenes. We've kind of been while me and Andy were talking before, and I've started building. I've kind of done some upgrading on some lines. I've had to put another. Well, I had to put a a animal feed factory in because of our chickens. I might actually even be able to up our amount of chickens we've got now. Because I've dealt with this feed thing, because all of a sudden, because of the fertilizer we sorted out in one of the recent episodes, we've kind of been getting an overflow of food. I mean, look at this. Give you some sort of idea, this factory is now all the way back here is holding vegetables, which it wasn't before. I've had to turn one of the vegetable factories off and turn it into corn because we're producing too much. And again, the vegetable. Yeah. So the lines to the factory are pretty much all the way back into the fields, which is a long way. And again, it's something. I mean, I don't know whether we need to. Okay, we've got a question. Vic's got. I have a question. This is from Vicky. Who's the captain tonight, you or Andy? Will my jokes get any better? I'll answer that absolutely not. Who's the captain? Me. Simple as that. Will your jokes get better? Can't be realistic. Yeah. I think I've got an overflow of potatoes, which is already overflowing. I don't know what to do with all these potatoes. It's getting a bit mad over here. And now the corn's joining in as well.
As soon as I fixed your screen thing, Skipper, do I get an extra ration of grog?
I'm sure you can deal with your own grog. I turn. I'm gonna put another. There is actually. I mean, I was saying to Andy, I do actually have a plan for tonight. I've already started it. So, I got the woodcutters to start cutting this bit because I need to put some more fields in. And while they did that, they completed the descent onto the base floor. So we're down here. So I want to get a few bits done because then tonight's mission is going to be, well, I want to get that started being cleared. We want to work on, we're going to have the hospital soon. So I'm actually thinking, might not need to put cornfields in now because I've got an overflow on there. My truck can't necessarily get to that. Oh, I don't know what to do with this. Got too much potatoes now. We do anything else with potatoes?
You can turn them into what's that stuff? Hang on a minute and I'll tell you. You can turn it into...
You can turn it into gas and compost, which I'm already doing,
compost.
and you can turn it into animal feed, which I'm already doing.
You can turn compost into fertilizer.
Which I'm already doing.
There you go.
Off. I think I'm actually going to put more chickens. Because that will create more meat. Which is always a good thing. Put that there. Might have to give it its own separate tank for animal feed though. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Get from there. Nope. Oh, I should be able to if I do that. Brick it like that. Animal feed. That one. And then we want right, what do is then we can actually take the chickens from our other farm. Once that's built. Right. Oh, am I going to need... Right. Well, we've got water there. We've got water there. So what we want to do is we've got the hospital being researched. So for the hospital we need to make medical equipment and disinfectant, which means we've also got to make plastic. Plastic is made from naphtha and chlorine, right? So we're going to go up to here. And I'm actually going to get rid of that bridge. We're going to put another bridge there. We're making chlorine here and naphtha here. What do we make it in? We make it in a polymerization plant. Okay, it's under oil. Polymerization plant. And I'm quickly just going to stop the amount of workers coming in because I've just noticed how many workers I've got spare. And we want... That'd be a good place to put it. How much do you make? 16 every 20 seconds. Need 4, 1, 2. I'm going to put 2 of them in. Sounds about right. Like that. Right, so that's naphtha there. We'll wait for it to get rid of that bridge. I'm glad they actually put it so things dismantle back to the shipyard. Have we got anything that can be upgraded? No. Actually, I'm going to send the ship out. I'm not sending him over there because he got his backside kicked last time. So you weren't there for the stream the other night, were you, Andy?
I think I missed that one, mate.
Yeah, we sent
Sorry,
our ship.
I think I was...
we got, because of course we're getting the new ship's bridge. Of course, it expands the area we can go out to. So
Yes.
I sent him out to an area that's marked with a treasure map, treasure chest.
Yeah.
There was a nice heavy cruiser or something there, and it kicked my butt.
Oh dear.
So, yeah, I'm not going up there again in a hurry. Not until I've got the next level of weapons.
Yeah.
So I want that, because I don't want it to... That. Actually, no, we'll bring this down to here. To get on the south one. Like that. Right, we want to also then bring a line off this. Well, that was rather fortuitous. No, that wasn't straight. That is. that. I'm actually going to change that. I can then do that and match it there. Except you're now going to tell me where things have got to be inputted, aren't you, you sodden thing? Right, I'm doing that because I want to see what the inputs say. That's fine. Actually, no, it's okay. It works. Off, 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 off. Location explored. Discovered a settlement that's got electronics 2 and electronics 3. Okay. Coal for sulfur, electronics for iron ore, electronics, and a train for medical supplies as well. Glass for coal. Slag for sour. I love the fact you can get all this stuff now. And yeah. Yeah, I don't want any of those contracts at the moment. Actually, what do you need to donate that? Tell you to start loading the ship. Right, we need storage. We'll give them a massive store since we've asked them to make plastic. Why aren't the arrows working? You know, you used to be able to click an arrow.
Sorry, what was the question, mate? Arrows? What arrows?
You know the arrows, the input to... Oh, it's probably because of that, actually. Try and find out why.
Okay.
You know, it's like you can hit the input or output arrows to get the belt you need.
Yeah.
If I had the belt connection turned off, so it didn't actually give me the option.
Kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Right, that's that. Waiting for one part. Truck managed to get itself trapped. Good evening, Goldgrave. I am good, mate. Yourself? We need to give him... How much? 8 exhaust. A smokestack should be able to deal with it. That's good. That's what I like to hear, mate. That's what I like to hear. I was off. I'll try. I haven't done dealt with my chickens, have I? So it took the chickens from there and transferred them there. So kind of split, taking half from one so that they'll grow back again. We want slaughtering enabled. But it means we should now get a lot more meat and things like that. Oh, got to do something with this corn because this whole line's now jammed. Right, and it's not that one, it's corn. Which you can't do anything with. Stop. Nearly just screwed up that whole thing. Right, so if I go from there. Yeah. That was nearly a bit messy. Yeah, because I emptied the whole spare potato tank as well. Oh dear. How bad's the vegetable line? Vegetable line is right. So we turned off one field. Oh! Actually, it has actually got an end point on the belt now. That's not too bad. Eggs go in there. The eggs has actually got some supply and the meat hasn't, so the meat needs more. That's good, so I'm glad we're actually up in the production of that. Right, let's go and have a look at the plastic plant, see how it's got on. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go, we're making plastic. And the hospital thing is now finished as well. Right, so the plastic's being made. So that means we could now make... No, it's there. We need to make plastic and steel. We'll make medical equipment. So and that is in a assembly. Farm could not store all corn after harvest. No, it's because there's a bit of a backlog on the line at the moment. But it's working its way. So we need an assembly. Actually, if I put... we'll put a level 2 store there. Then an assembly electric there. You're going to have you making medical equipment. You'll be for steel. And then wrong place. Yeah. The steel's going to get imported in there, and they'll turn it into there. It does ore every 40 seconds. Not very quick, that is it? Right, you need trees to harvest. Right, so what I need to do here is also this. Wood. And what we're going to do is we're going to tell him to start tearing it up down here. We need to get this clear so we can start building down here. Because that's what these, I put these ones here for. Yep, chickens are bouncing back. We've got nearly 700 chickens. Soon we'll have 1,000 of them. Got enough feed for them because it's all coming from corn. Which actually reminds me, I haven't even set up the cornfields yet. Right, need to do. This is why I cleared. This is why I cleared this bit so we can put. Put them ramps there. And all I want is this field's making is corn. We need move just as I put it down. That to there. It's your fertilizer. Your water. It needs to go here. Why is that playing up? Thank everyone who's joining us today. Sorry if I'm just in concentration mode. That one? Yeah. Oh, it's got no truck input. That's why, because it comes off that pump. Right. I should have actually put a bigger water supply because I'm going to need this. I'll try this. I'll try what? Oh, okay. I want... like that. What's my phone just alerting me to now? Yeah, I gather that from the fact it's not actually putting any other messages out during the course of the evening. I'll have to try I think I know what might be causing it. I just haven't got time chance, so I can't sort it out while I'm in stream. I'll have to have a look at it later. Right, so there's working on that. So we need corn, but we'll come back to that in a second. But look, we got first aid stuff. Got medical equipment. It's not. It's a technical thing, Vicky. It's not odd. It's just it's developed a little issue, and it probably means I need to go and refresh its authorizations. That's all it probably is. You're quiet tonight, Andy. You in concentration mode?
Yes and no. I've just hit one of the buffers on this thing. We don't have mechanical shaft extensions or gearboxes.
What do you need that for?
Okay, so think about the generators hanging off your turbines.
Yeah.
And then on the end of that, you've got the mechanical batteries, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you can't fit a mechanical battery on, a shaft extension, possibly
Alright,
with
yeah.
a gearbox, might be a good idea.
Yeah. I'm with you now.
But we don't have that. And that's a shame.
Right. I'm going to be so we made one of these parts. We need to make now disinfectant, which we need ethanol and plastic. Ethanol is made from fermentation from corn mash. Corn mash is made from corn, hence why I'm now building that. I'm going to put the tank here. And then we need, is it another? Hang on a minute. Ethanol is... It's a chemical plant I need this time. I think that will work there. And then we need plastic to there. And that will go into a I'm assuming it's going to go into a warehouse. It looks like it does bottles of disinfectant. You are going to be ethanol. Right, so we've not got ethanol. Let's go over here. Corn already growing. Right, we want to set the target of full on there and full on there. Have we told the fertilizer plants where the... No, that's good. Oh, here comes the weather, Vicky. Better be ready. Right, so we've got the corn to there. I mean, I'm nearly in a position I can make biodiesel. I've got to use cooking oil for that. Fermentation is in fermentation tanks. Now what? Oh, hang on, corn mash. Where's the corn mash made? Corn farming. So corn plus water. in a in a mill. Right, so we need the mill. I'm going to put a couple of these down because looking at the speed of that, I don't think these are particularly quick. No, fluid tank.
Right, so that's interesting then.
Oh,
So I couldn't fit the mechanical battery in, so I stuck 2 generators in as spacers to allow me to connect it. Didn't build them, but the shaft is still connected and turning the mechanical battery.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
I'll take it. Jesus, while I've been concentrating on that, everything else has fallen apart.
Right, that's my ethanol plant. No, that's my corn mash plant set up. Farm corn will dry out due to lack of water. Oh, you're paused again. You need to be unpaused. It's one of the new farms because it hasn't built the water storage over there. I think the fertilizer is finally starting to head down now. I'm not too worried because we've got corn already starting to build up in this. This is overflowing again. Oh, you remember we were saying about death loops with mirror scraps? You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to switch off that edict. I'm going to reduce the effectiveness of my recycling for a while.
Right. Okay. Not that your YouTube audience will be very interested in this, but I didn't make any changes.
Yeah.
I built that turbine, but just by changing the priority on that, those 2 iron casters, I've managed to fully replenish all my stocks for everything.
Nice.
So
Cargo ship is low on fuel.
just got to be patient.
Where's my ship? Why aren't you getting fuel? Actually, I just suddenly thought, why don't I do it this way? Because that's cargo gas. That's why it's not getting fuel from there. Let's take that back off of there again. Right, where's my fuel line? There's my fuel line there. That one. Too much of that. Oh, we've got exhaust filtration now as well we can do. Which I kind of want to do because that's kind of what air pollution is my worst thing in game. Right, you're now getting fuel coming down that line. It'll take a bit of time, but at least it's happening. Boosted these to hopefully try and get the water solution being sorted. Got corn starting to be developed into that. We still haven't assigned water. You know those days it's just like, right, I haven't done that, haven't done that, haven't done that. I need to assign this one. Except I think I've just assigned it to the wrong thing. Have I? No, I haven't. Right. So this is getting us corn mash made. That's not even, we haven't even started the ethanol process yet. So we've done corn farming, now we're going to get to fermentation. We've got to make fermentation tanks. Which are there. I reckon we put 2 of these. We're going to need air separator plant. Get rid of the nitrogen. Right, so you get 6. We want it's just easy just to put a smokestack on each of them. There we go, and also probably easier to spot them as well. So in theory, once this is all set up, this should be our ethanol plant. Okay, why aren't you delivering fuel? Why are you struggling to get ammonia? Missing input. Nitrogen. There's not enough nitrogen from the nitrogen plant. Right, what we're going to do is a little bit of Doing. Right, can I get a pipe balancer in there? Try and do that. Right, quick deliver those. I mean, we probably actually technically need another one. My plastic factory's full. You're slowly but surely getting all the bits you need. Corn mash is we need you built. I'm slightly short on parts for the tank. I wonder where I've heard that comment before tonight. I mean, okay, I am trying to build another a massive tank, which of course uses a lot of parts, but we have ethanol now being made. Right, whilst that doing that, let's have a look at this. I've got so much animal feed now. I could probably put even more chickens in. Yep. We're starting to build up meat products now, and I bet you we've got eggs as well. Yep. I'm gonna have to expand the storage for meat trimming soon, unless I get the soybean farming unlocked, because I need that for the food processor. Oh, we've got it. Yeah, I just haven't unlocked the sausages recipe yet. I mean, we've got 1,000 chickens. Right, how are we getting on? How's our how's the guys in the floor doing? Oh, they're clearing. Actually, they're going to be dumping all the way over there, aren't they? Actually, I've got one more ramp to do because I need to get down here. It's him. That should technically probably be the last of the ramps that we have to build. Apart from mining ramps. As I said, it's just the scale of the build now. I mean, the problem we've got here is we can't ferment any more ethanol because we can't get the storage built just quite yet. Why aren't you building storage? It's because of steel production. Yeah, see, it's one of the things I kind of need to work on is advanced smelting, which we've got coming up in the sequence of things. What's it working on next? So it's working on pipes at the moment. Two. Greenhouse, then advanced smelting. Yeah. Steel is our issue. Yeah, just found out one of the problems with the steel. My steel plant is the slag thing is not been emptied. Because the truck's having to go so far to do it. Hopefully now with this other ramp, it shouldn't be too bad. This one probably got fairly quickly. And then we'll get it back to putting... Oh, look at this. This is coming together. I forgot all about this. That is quite cool. Right, let's have a look here. The vegetables has kind of eased off a bit. I might be able to actually put that one back off corn now in a second. Because I've got a backlog on it. What else can I do with corn? How are we doing with the storage over here? Can we turn corn into... We can turn animal feed into it though, can't we? Yeah. If I was to do... seconds. This is how bad this is. I think I actually need so many more. measure it like that. Try that again, from that one, from there to there, and it'll do. Take that from there to there and to there. Oh, we've nearly finished this finally. I can quick deliver it to get it finished. So we're now cooking up some ethanol. And I wish I could say this is this production line finished, but it isn't yet. What's wrong with you? What are you actually making? Right. So that'll be the ethanol that would come over to here, which would then allow us to have medical equipment, and this would be disinfectant, which means we need another assembly to combine the two into medical supplies. I'm going to put this one, oh, this way. Excavator has no fuel. Now, why are you burning off gas if you're not full? Wasting my my fuel gas. Right, where are we working? Here. So this one is going to make medical supplies. Right, so housing. Clinic. Yeah, we'll put it there. Oh look, it's got the option for other things. Medical supplies, there you go. Right. I'll send you there. Yeah, all these fuel tanks have emptied. I think I actually need to burn sulfur off for a bit. You could do with some and/or gates, if you know what I mean.
You could probably do that with balances. Probably.
No, well, it's kind of no, because what I would like is like so this burner that I use for the sulfur when it's overflow it's over. Well, I suppose I could if I could have fitted it in there, I could have, but there's no way I'll fit it into that gap. Right, we've now got pipes 3. I don't know where I'll need them. Oh, actually, I do know what I could do with it. Right here. Oh my god, they build quicker. Oh my god, look at those. If we upgrade that one into it, they're quite cool. I like those. Because that, in theory, should allow more draining from there. Well, it's getting there, just can't drain any. So it's... Oh, ship in battle. I think our ship must have forgotten how to fight, because it's not doing its best. We discovered a quartz mine, which will be handy later on. Right, could we get... a gas injection pump? Okay. Mix CO2 with water.
Have you invented a soda stream?
Can be built only on top of a limestone deposit. Exhaust scrubber. Exhaust plus water equals sulfur. CO2. What's for getting rid of this? Okay. Plus 4 steam. And 4 pollution. Oh, good even. I might have just to stick with the air pollution. Yeah, I can't dump enough that way. My wastewater plant's doing so well, it does not actually have anything to do. Right, we must be getting... Yeah, look. We've got disinfectant containers and we're getting medical supplies. Oh, we've got minus 20% on... Oh. Well, thanks. We just start getting it and we've got... The people have got the flu.
Lockdown! Lockdown!
No, it's flu. Right, I'm going for a quick cigarette. Back in 2 seconds. I am going to leave it on... What are we going to leave it looking at? The ethanol plant. Back in a second.
Roger that. was all right. Vicky, just God sneezing.
Right, so we're losing a little bit of population due to the flu at the moment, but nothing too drastic at the moment. If we could get the hospital built, put it on priority. Got a gap of 21 workers in the system at the moment, so that's not too bad. Take the boost off that at the moment. If we can get that truck, some of the truck overloading edicts, we can get them carrying more as well. We'll put maintenance up, but maintenance I'm not worried about because we've got backlog on it. Oh, issue with water. I'm going to put you back on vegetables for a while. Excavator has no fuel. No fuel. Just as the fuel truck gets to him. Not enough workers. Why don't I have enough workers? What just completed building? Oh, the hospital. It takes 36 workers.
Most of those have been managers as well, mate.
Yeah. But we've got a hospital now.
Nice.
Which improves the boost to health. That's all good. Usual water issue. Yeah, I'm just having a look to see if there's anything that... I don't know how else I can do to improve the water situation. I mean, that's the problem I see on this map is trying to get enough water. Alright, anything else? Oh. If we could get toxic slurry, where does that come from? That must be from the. That must be come from the nuclear plant. Right, the ammonia's down. I'm probably going to have to build another water plant. I'm actually going to put groundwater pump back in up here for a while. Right, ship's been repaired. Go there. So what did it say about the gas injection pump? CO2 plus seawater. Right, why are we running short of potatoes again? Actually, I know we had that bit where we didn't get any proper harvest for a while, so that's actually not bad because that's slowed down some of the bits. We can take that off boost and that off boost for a while. Don't think that connector was working properly anyway. Well, medical supplies is pretty much running full on. Right, truck overloading. Actually, we'll have water saver 1. I turn some of the water savers on, that might help a bit. Actually, I'm not going to worry about trucks at the moment. Well, that ship didn't last long, did it? We found canola seeds. Another one of those treasure chest icons. One ship with a battle score of 400. One ship with a battle score of 260. Yeah, see that one we took on last week was a 400. We're going to send the ship back, get it fixed, and then we're going to go up against this one that's 260. I think we could take it. Well, that's my opinion anyway. Yep, iron's doing good there. Yeah, see that even just hitting to that water reduction thing helped. Had I upgraded all of these that I could? No, I haven't upgraded the middle two, but that's because I didn't want to. Yeah, it's kind of going well. I mean, we've got the medical on board that we wanted without it affecting our food side of things. Food seems to be going okay as well. Fuel is dropped a little bit tonight. I mean, I said all of this is working. This is generating enough hospital parts. He's clearing out down here. I mean, the thing is, we've already got nearly 3 full containers of wood down here. The ramp is coming on down here. She's got that bit to join. Why isn't fertilizer 2 going down there? Oh, shipyard's full. Right, I need to put down... I'm going to do it this way. One there. One there. And you're going to be for electronics 2. And you're going to be for electronics 3. Right. Let's go have a look what you are. I want to know what those things are. You any idea what the treasure chests are, Andy?
Don't, I've never seen them, mate.
It's on the map. I mean, they've usually got. I mean, they've both got ships that are heavily armored.
Well, maybe it's some especially nice goodies then.
Well, that's it. Well, we're going to find out. We're on our way to one of them.
Sweet.
He takes the first bend, heads towards our coal mine, which of course we haven't started even working with yet. So far we found coal, sulfur, quartz, wood, of course oil on the map. Right, here we go. We know there's a ship there, so just tell me. Oh, I'm just seeing a problem here. We've got too many meat trimmings at the moment. Oh, ship in battle. Oh my god. He's slightly more powerful, more armor than us. He's going to kick my butt, isn't he? I've got one of his guns. Yep, he kicked my butt. Well, that answers that question. We still can't get to find out what those things are. And another expensive repair bill. It's just all mad. Right. I want to do here. Edit area. Do it like that. This is starting to look. This is kind of got the start and getting to the feel of a real mine.
Yeah. Huge.
Yeah, but it's also about the fact that they zigzag up the up the sides of it. Why is it doing that? That's cool. I was going to say, when the ship docked, they also have a medical bill as well. Actually, what we do is we're slightly low on populate. No, it's not that one. We'll actually let food people grow every month 4%. Yeah, I've got the eviction policy as well. I can tell them all to start leaving. I'm happy to say this. It's looking good. You see, we've got ethanol and we've got tons of food being produced now. When do we get this? Oh, I can add the sausages to the queue. We might as well. Oh, hang on, was that in another? We'll take that from the queue because we can't actually do it because we need research level 4. Which need, oh here we go, you know what we were saying about glass? Research level 4 needs, of course, lab equipment 3, which is made with lab equipment 2 plus glass. An assembly robotic. What? When do we unlock that? Not there. We must be as part of the research lab. I think we must unlock it, yeah. Which assembly robotic is the next stage up from assembly electric 2. Conveyor belts 3. Mega vehicles. And that's when you also get trucks and tankers as well. And it cannot go under transport lines. Oh dear. Well, we can actually get into silicon, which means we can make arc furnaces. Silicon reactors, chemical plant 2. Power generation 4. What's that give us? Better turbines. Luckily, once we get some space down here and can start building down here. So my plan for down here is I want to move a lot of this stuff and this stuff. Because what we'll do is we'll tell them to start mining at the bottom of these mountains. So this kind of area here is where I want to start putting all my coal and iron and, sorry, not my coal, yeah, coal as well, because we've got coal over there. But iron, steel, copper, a lot all coming down here. We've also got limestone there as well. I'm quite excited by the possibilities we have. Because then that will clear up this land for something else. This land then can become more, potentially more farming stuff. Or more housing bits. That's why I want the 2 ramps. So we've got paths that go this way, and we've got the path that comes this way. The vehicles they'll all eventually come down in this one place, but that means we can control, because we can use barriers to control the way people go. Yeah, ethanol still being produced. Don't get why fertilizer is not coming down. I think it's just getting as far as there. I think we need to do... We'll look into that. Actually, there's no point in me boosting that because it's this bit that's letting me down. Yeah, it needs another air. I'm gonna tell it to dump some stuff here just to level this bit off. Those are... I mean, could he realistically get another harbour in here? Yeah? We're not far off. Yeah, we're not far off being technically being able to put another port over here. Actually, one thing we could do, of course, there's the new thing, isn't there? We could move the shipyard over here.
You can now move your shipyard, yeah, supposedly.
Yeah, what you do is you build the new one and then knock the old one down. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking if we put the shipyard up on the end of that pier. That would be quite good because that would then free up this area here. It's then whether or not we keep expanding that bit. Oh, decisions.
Mm-hmm.
But we will decide those for Monday night. I'm going to call it a night now tonight, guys. It's been a long week and I've got another day of work still to get through tomorrow, so I'm going to go and get some sleep. Yeah, this game, it seems we keep finding new things. And it's, you know, again, I'll say it, thank you to the developers for making such an amazing game. It's...
Yeah, for sure.
There's so many different ways to do it. Me and Andy were discussing this earlier because he plays it completely different. I mean, I'm on 110 vehicles. How many are you on now?
25.
25. Yet, you're on year...
Oh, well, it was 162. Let's call it, I don't know, 180 something.
Yeah, because I'm on 175 because you were a couple of years ahead of me. Yeah, everything's so different. So that's just saying this game. Anyone who says, "Oh, it's just the same time," every time, there's lots and lots of different ways to play it. And that's what makes this game great. There's so much replayability in this game. So
yeah, it's a challenge. It's one of those, you know, if you do spring for it, it's a game you could play for decades.
Because even like going, you can go back and play the same map over and over and over and over, and just keep doing things differently.
Based on what you learn in
Yeah.
your first playthrough. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, as I said, there's bits I do in this tonight I've learned. So I mean, this is the first time I've done any of the hospital stuff. So of course, when I record the series, it'll change the way I do it there, and then there's stuff in the series I do which will change the way I do in the stream. So, just different things. We've got greenhouses, but we'll leave that for next. I'm not going to get distracted by them. Not going to get distracted by them. We will come back on Monday night with some more Captain Industry, but back tomorrow night, and I will use the words again, in theory, with some Icarus. If not, we will find something else to do. We always do. And if you're also not about, then we are back on back on Thursday night with some more Farming Simulator as well. I am getting near to putting another stream into Friday nights as well. It's getting frightening. There's too many things to cover. Too many great games out there. Too much fun to be had. Thank you, Andy, for keeping me company tonight. Vicky for keeping the stream, the chat constant. Anybody else who's popped in. Anybody else who watches this afterwards. Because I know there's quite a few that watches the streams afterwards. So thank you very much for being part of what we do. Check out the links in the video description for things like Discord and everything else, and I will catch you all next time. Good night, my friends.